Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is BestInSlot and we are back playing a little bit more Virginia. We are close to the end of the game, somewhat I imagine. It's about a 2-hour or so game and we're probably about an hour and a half in, so we're going to go ahead and finish it in today's episode. Boom! I love that. Dramatic. Drama! So, we were piecing together our little boat where we last left things off. Things have gone a little bit crazy, to say the least. We're kind of in that point where we're still not sure whether we're in prison or not in prison, or having visions, or if there's a bison or some weird secular cult living underground killing the bison. Life is confusing and difficult. I have used far too much glue. Who is this chap? Hello, chap. Wait, am I me? Let's find out. I am me. Okay, that's good to know. Knock it over. Smash it. Screw him. Not screw him, literally, but... I feel that's another exaggeration. Ever so slightly. It's not really about the boat, this, is it? It's just seats proper height. Insert exact... Oh, I'm taking a photo! It's like my first day on the job. Get my passport picture done, I am. Got my hair all nice. What's the politician? Here's your baby! You're not a politician. You're the FBI dude. Why are we all in this tiny ass little town? Hello? Go go gaga! Aren't I a ghost? How do you guys feel about me holding your baby? Hello? You've got a very adult head, it's kind of scary. That's a receptionist. I'm immensely confused. Single pea. What kind of freak eats a pea once at a time? I will have another! Delicious pea. Don't love peas. Also don't love that... Oh, please stop. The noise of forks on plates absolutely kills me. It really does. Oh no! The priest kills his own son. Maybe. That's the wife. Is that the wife? I am immensely confused at this point in time. Papa? Look, I'm FBI, Papa. Oh, Papa's proud of me. I've heard that noise before. He gave me the key. But it broke. Where did it break? Oh, and the big red spooky door, of course. That noise, that bomb. Where did I hear that? Well, that's where the key broke. Mystery solved. I bet it's Cardinal. I'm putting my hat on Cardinal right now. Guys, I'm immensely confused. I'm kind of freaked out right now. This is the first time I played the game at night time. I'm in a very big dark room, and it is actually kind of a freaky game. The music is very disturbing. Also, there's a UFO. Minor details. Okay. Thanks. Okay, I don't want to start thinking quite yet. We'll think in a minute. Thinking is for later, BestInSlot. That's future BestInSlot's problem. What was in the box? Cardinal crashed into my window. I think he might die. How? It came back to me. Kid? Is it the kid? Is that Al? Is that not the kid? Okay. Let's try to piece this together a little bit. The video was quite a short video, and I've had to cut out like 4 minutes worth of credits. So, we can talk it through a little bit and kind of see if we can decide what actually bloody happened. Now, the developers of the game say they've purposely obfuscated quite a lot of the detail to an extent. They want you to think about it. They want it to be, I don't want to call it confusing, but kind of confusing. You know, it's kind of the idea to an extent. Much like, you know, Twin Peaks, etc., etc. But, we can definitely look at some. Right, let's get the basic idea of the story sorted. So, FBI agent moved to Virginia, I think. It seemed like we moved out of her apartment. Maybe we just moved into it, I don't really know. But it seems like we moved to Virginia. Either way, we started working at the FBI, right? We had a little initiation and everything. Then we got assigned to work a... whatchamacallit? What do you call it? A missing persons case. Alright. So, to talk about the missing persons for a minute. The missing person, as far as I can see, was that kid at the end. Now, I'm not 100% sure on that, but it seemed to be the kid with the guitar on the road. It was a very random callback if that wasn't him. It's either that or the dad killed him. Because the kid caught the dad with that brunette woman and took a photo. That's the priest. He's a bad man. I think the kid ran away from home, and the reason we didn't slow down or stop or anything is that we kind of just want to... We're kind of like washing our hands with the case and the town and everything, and just... We understand why the kid would leave home, and we're leaving him to make his own decisions or something. I don't really know. It's a bit weird. Anyways, so we went to investigate this missing kid. I was simultaneously given another project to investigate Maria Halpern, whatever her name is, Halpern, something like that. Hallie, as we have now come to know her. And she was under investigation for potential to cause a disturbance of forms at the FBI. Because her mother or grandmother, whoever it was in that locket, who I'm pretty sure was in the UFO, whoever it was in that locket, a relative of some form, she was also investigated by the FBI, and as far as I can tell, was at least fired. If not, just went missing completely on a case. So, her daughter, or granddaughter, or whatever, seems to have changed her name to join the company, without kind of that stigma hanging over her head, and was looking into it. Well, maybe she wasn't, but we looked into it, and she carried around that locket, and I suspect she joined to kind of get some sense of justice for her grandmother, who would find it very difficult being a black female FBI agent in the 50s or 60s or wherever it was. 50s, 40 years above. Don't you vibrate on me, you little goose. So we were investigating her. There's that whole bit where we became deputy director of the FBI with that big flash forward, and it showed us kind of doing all these personal investigation cases, these things we had to do to get ahead in the business, and our character kind of refuted that idea, threw away the files, all that kind of stuff, and decided she wasn't going to get ahead like that. That wasn't who she was going to be in order to progress in the job. And there's a cave. The cardinal represents something? Korea? I don't know what was with the bison and like the big cult kind of thing. I don't really understand what that was about. I suspect it was race related. We nearly killed off the bison, and everyone wore white masks. Everyone was wearing those white masks. My character wore a brown mask, like more similar to her own skin tone. It was very race fueled, that bit. I don't know. I'm gonna read some stuff. I don't know. It's a really cool little game. I know like none of you watched it. I know like 10 of you were listening to me say these words right now. And that's a little sad in a way, because the game is really, really cool, and I wish some people would try some things maybe a little bit out of their comfort zone a little bit more, you know, just because it doesn't have dinosaurs in it or something doesn't mean it doesn't deserve a look at. And I hope people in the wider world at least, take the interest and go and play games like this, because it's only by people buying games like this do we ever get to see more games like this, and I really hope this is the direction that at least part of the games community is going to go. We don't need every game to be like this, because that would be really boring, but it's nice to have an experience like this every now and again. Her Story came out last year, kind of not the same idea, but very much a game that wasn't a typical game, and it was, and I adore it to this day. It's one of my favourite games. I think it's incredible. Yeah. We're going to go. Thank you very much for joining me, everyone who stuck around. We're going to go back to some nice big alien shooting and such things next week, and we also have Halloween month coming up in about a week's time from now. We're going to start a week on Monday, so in 9 days time we're going to kick off Halloween month. Loads of horror games, a little something I've got planned, and the start hopefully of The Creature Feature, which is a series I've been wanting to do for about 2 years now, and I'm finally bothering to do it. I shall see you lovely folks then. Cheers, much love, and as always, bye bye.